Good morning. Welcome to our Gotan-e service for 2020. I'd like to welcome everyone. A special attempt to video these services, so we make them available for the members here of the Southern Alameda County Buddhist Church. And so we're going to proceed today. Let me introduce, this is our mascot for today, Moose from Alaska. We call him COVID Moose, and so he's here reminding us, encouraging us to be very safe with our health and wearing our masks wherever we go. He has gloves on, and of course he has his olenju there. So COVID Moose is here to keep us company and to remind us here. So today for this Gotan-e service order will be the reading of the Golden Chain, if you have your books, on page 15, followed by the Rai-san-mon on page 6, 7. And then after this, I'll go to my seat on the altar where we'll chant the Sambujo and the Ju-seige. And then a short, quiet meditation that will be signaled by the sound of the gong. After that, I'll come back for a brief Dharma message. And at home, I hope you have your own home altar set up. You should have your own onenju with you. Put your cup of coffee down, and this is service time, so hopefully you have your obotsudan, your home altar set up. You can have fruit offerings like we do at the temple, or flowers and incense burning. And right now, these days, we're kind of encouraging to refrain from burning incense, and we can do flower petal offerings or rock pebble offerings in place of burning incense. We don't want to compromise our lungs at this time and try to keep our health very strong, okay? So with this, we will begin the reading of the Golden Chain. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Page 15. I am a link in Amida's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Rai-san-mon, page 6, 7. Ninjin ukegatashi imasudeni uku, buppo kikigatashi imasudeni kiku, konomi konjo ni mukatte dosezumba, さらにいずれの章に向かって過去の身をどせん。大衆もろともに指針に参謀に消えし立て祭るべし。自ら仏に消えし立て祭る。朝に願わくば主情とともに。大道を体現して無常意を起こさん。自ら法に消えし立て祭る。朝に願わくば主情とともに深く共存に入りて知恵を実ることくならん自らそうに消えし立て祭る朝に願わくば主情とともに大衆を通りして一切無下ならん無常人人未明の方は百千万号にも愛をことかたし我今検問し従事することを得たり、願わくば如来の真実義を消し立て祭らん。ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ。 万不満足政府上昇学が無良好不依頼接種不採処ビング政府上昇学が市場運動要所長実法空教未証門政府上昇学利欲人少年上映主文業シグム浄土一生天人師人力現代公不償無才道少女三苦名交際集約難会一永遠名詞根門案永息小悪道通乱前修門高僧上満足異様実法日願修十期天候不言一種解放像公正六法上大集中説法四宿供養一切物具足習徳本観念心上満徳一三概要両分無下知通乱未不詳感覚営利投資最小損志願薬効果大聖の感動国書天人道人妙慶Please join me in silent meditation. Amidawats, Namo Amidawats, Namo Amidawats, Namanda, 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 Namanda. Good morning again. We're making adjustments as we try to learn about doing our videotape services, and equipment is little by little adding in and creating new opportunities to see how these might affect our services, and still very conscious of time and such, and so hopefully we're able to capture all of it, for you. So again, this is our Gotan-e service for 2020, and I'd like to welcome all of you here, adjusting to making these videos in kind of like empty hondo, but at the same time, I know you are making your efforts to join in and to receive the link and to be able to view the service and to be a part of it. And other services have been provided by other ministers in other temples, but I think we really like to see our temple. We want to see our hondo where we are connected, and so this is what makes it special, and this is what makes me feel like you're all here with me here today, and in doing this service I can feel your presence as you observe and participate from home. So a few of the backgrounds of Gotan-e. Shinran Shonin was born on May 21st, 1173, and the efforts of Shinran Shonin led to the development and the growth of the Nembutsu teachings of Shin Buddhism, and this is our path. Allows the teachings of Buddhism to become available to people in all walks of life, not just those who enter the monasteries or those who are born into the life of royalty. Shinran and Honen initiated a grassroots movement of Buddhism, which caused these teachings to flourish in unimaginable scale. The simple people, the farmers and the fishermen, finally had access to the Dharma. And it was these people who were the Issei pioneer who came to America to make a new life here. And not just the Japanese-American story here, but everyone who comes to our temple, regardless of their culture or traditions, everyone comes from immigrant beginnings, and it's not just confined to the Japanese-American story. We have grandfathers and great-grandfathers who made tremendous efforts to start a new life, to find a new life here as they came to this country. Through their efforts, we now find Shin Buddhism, Buddhist temples all along the west coast of America, sprinkled throughout the United States, as the longest standing organized school of Buddhism in U.S. history. And from these so many faceless people that we can't even recognize, barely know, 4 generations beyond, it all kind of becomes a blur. Mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, great-grandma, great-grandpa, all of these, and it goes on in all of our lives. They created this temple and other temples just like this one, and their lives and efforts created the karmic connections, the karmic conditions that allow each of us to sit here today, watching this from home and enjoying this service, being part of this Southern Alameda County Buddhist Church. And we connect the dots of this historical path to every life participating in this service, participating in our temple here. When we all started a few months ago, before the virus took its place in our lives, we were getting ready for so many things coming up here at the temple. We had a basketball tournament coming up, and so I was approached and asked to write the welcome letter for all the teams that were going to come here. And I was thinking about this as I thought about our Gotan-e service today. And so a basketball story kind of came to mind, and I would like to share that with you. Maybe you've heard it before, but there was a story in the news about a junior high school kid. His name was Jabari Stiles, and he loved basketball. And he went to the boys club where he lived, and there would be pickup games starting with the kids in the neighborhood. But Jabari was different. He had gotten an infection when he was very young and had to have his hands amputated. His right arm was cut at the elbow, and his left arm was cut above the elbow. He would stand there when teams were being picked, and the others would tell him, "Just go home, Jabari, go home." He would never get picked to be on the team. So as he was telling the story, the interviewer asked him, "Why didn't you play soccer? Seems like kind of a natural thing that you might try soccer. You have both your legs." And Jabari just shrugged, said, "I'm just not very good at soccer." So when the school year started, Jabari went to the basketball coach and told him he wanted to come out for the school team. The coach told him, you got to come to tryouts just like everybody else. Jabari said, "Coach, I don't even have to play. I just want to be on the team. I've never even been on a team before." So he went to the tryouts and hustled more than anyone, trying as hard as he could to make the team, hustling here to there, every part of the court, listening to the coach's instructions and trying to follow everything he was asked to do. And they kept him on the team. And he went to each game and he sat on the bench. Then the last game of the season, the coach put him in the last 3 minutes or so of the game. He was throwing the ball, and voices from the stands were yelling, "Shoot it, shoot it." And Jabari took the shot, and he made a 3. You could imagine how happy he was as he ran back on defense. A few possessions later, the clock was winding down, and he was throwing the ball again. He took the shot. The ball went in. Another 3, and the horn sounded. He ran to the other side of the court, overwhelmed, and then teammates and others from the stands swarmed in to congratulate him. Jabari Stiles. It's a great story. We each have different limitations and hardships, but we try to hold the right perspective and the right values so that our players and coaches and families can grow through support and mutual understanding. This will hold true for all of us. Key to Shin Buddhism is to point out and to remind each other of our connections to each other, to family and friends, to the universe. This brings the lessons of interdependence and interrelatedness to have meaning, depth, and weight. When we share this, people feel it. We know already what it feels like to be grounded and stable, because that is where we all come from. And we remind ourselves through the lessons, the teachings of the Dharma, and the practice of the Nembutsu. We connect again and again to the greater reality. And this is what Buddhism can mean for us, that Nembutsu connects us and keeps us connected. So with that, I would like to conclude this Gotan-e service for today. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. Thank you once again. At home, please come up to your altars and whatever you have provided, gassho or just a bow or something, and to conclude your service at home, being there with your own families. Thank you for being here.